What's up guys, Radder7 here, and welcome back to the Isle. Been too long. I'm gonna be a Stego. I found this little guy washed up on the beach. He's no good to me. Not my kind of food. I've not played this game in a while, but I do like it. I just die all the time though. I don't get fully grown or anything. I don't even get half grown. I'm a quarter sometimes. But we're gonna give it another whirl. I'm gonna be Stegosaurus this time. I found this lake, so I thought I'm gonna hang out here, eat food, drink, and just try and stay here for a little bit and try and grow. I tend to go off exploring, and I normally end up getting killed, so I'm going to try and avoid that. Didn't really know what we're eating for a Stegosaurus, but found these and started to find out what my diet was on this. It's actually in the when you go to settings, it tells you what your dinosaur eats. If you like, what's their best diet and what they can have. But yeah, it's going to be a Stegosaurus. If you guys won't mind hitting that like button and subscribing, that helps as well. I can bring you some more videos of this and other games that I like to play. Anyway, so I'm going to try and stay around this lake, like I said. I was a bit nervous because I'd seen that carnivore back there dead. But yeah, I just kept trying to eat and drink every now and again, even though I didn't need much. I didn't want to get stuck in a bush where I couldn't come out if predators came. I just kept going down having a drink. As long as there are no carnivores there or anything like that, I'm going to go down and drink and eat. If I saw one drinking, obviously I'm not going to go out. It was starting to get to dusk as well, so I just kept eat, drink, repeating really, basically. Just start to hear another creature, which didn't sound friendly. But I thought I'm just going to get my water on take. I'm not going to be bullied away from the river yet. Just kept moving back up to hiding spaces because I need to hide. I'm too little, really, to take anything on. I'm just trying to play it smart for once. Obviously, I'm aware that when I walk, I make a lot of noise, like all dinosaurs did. So you can't really tiptoe around on this. So I'm giving out noises all the time. Just trying to keep an eye out. The sun's starting to go down. I had to do a lot of bush hopping to just keep hiding out. Yeah. Got a bit of a black screen there. Sorry, I'd gone to do some settings on this. I changed it for some reason, which was for the worse for a little bit, as you'll see, but I'll soon sort it out. But again, I've just come out of the bush. I'd hid in there for a bit, come back to get some drink. I mean, you'll see my drink and my food isn't even a quarter gone, but I'm just trying to keep myself topped up, because I presume plenty of creatures are going to come here. Just taking in my surroundings. I mean, it don't look like a big lake, but it's pretty big. And there's like an island over there in the middle. I thought about swimming to that, but I thought, you know what, Radder, you always do this and you get eaten, because there's some things in the water that ain't too friendly on this game as well, and they like to eat you for their dinner. I was pretty sure something meaty was out there. Kept hearing that noise. I'm just trying to move around, trying to be wise, trying to hide. And it's getting closer though. Yeah, swim at your peril on this game. There's some pretty big prehistoric crocs out there. I mean, you have to drink, so you have to go down to these watering holes, but it's risky business. I'm just switching to night mode there. Just checking it out, see if I needed it on yet. It gets pretty dark in this game. And then switch back, and you can see, yep, we're definitely done. Look how dark it is now. So went back to night mode. Night mode, should I say, not bite mode. Just so I can see you. I do feel like there's something out there. It's like up the hill to my right, I think. That's where I thought it was coming from, the sound. Just looking for food all the time as well. I'm trying to watch out. The rain's coming down, which is good. It's masking my noise a bit. I was quite pleased when it started to rain quite heavy. Just going to take a bit more bite of some food while I can, because it might be a long night on the Isle. Don't think I've ever survived a night. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. But my plan is to do a bit of a series on this Stegosaurus. Now, I don't know. On this game, if you die eventually of natural causes when you get old on it, or what happens, or you wait, you just get eaten, or you starve to death. I've starved to death on this game a lot because I don't know the map. So I think the key to this game is just do what I've done. Try and find a lake, hang out around it, just start to explore slowly. That's not going to be my plan, and just hope we don't end up too far from resources to keep us alive. It'd be nice to see this little guy grow into a full adult. I'm hiding in the bush again. Of course, I was definitely getting stalked. There was something out there. I just had to keep going bush to bush and just waiting there for quite some time each time, because I'm too little to outrun anything. I'm too little to beat anything up. And oh boy, I mean, that's pretty scary. I had to just make a decision and leave. And look who it is. I couldn't believe it. Flipping T-Rex. And I think he saw me. He seemed to turn his head to his left. I just decided I had to put a distance between me and T-Rex. I mean, if he sees me, I'm probably not going to get away. As in, if he can locate me now. I think he briefly saw me. I just thought I can just do a bit of a loop round and maybe get in a bush or something. Again, I mean, I must have hid in every bush in the first part of the night. I just kept trying to listen. Of course, every now and again, you'd hear that growl. I just know he was doing zigzags looking for me, I bet. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty scared in real life. My heart was racing at this point. I feel like being on a first person shooter when you know there's a big clan out after you and you know you can't beat them. And you know if they see you, they're gonna kill you. Well, for this game, just times that by 100. I was sweating, let me tell you. Just trying to get some distance from where I last heard him. Or her. Just seems to be stalking me though, seems to be so near. The bush is quite thick, so what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to hide in them, obviously. Pretty deep, but also be able to look around, but it's quite impossible at times. Sometimes just have to do this, just stay still, man. The rain has died down. I just had to do a lot of staying still, a lot of listening to my surroundings. Every little rustle makes your heart skip a beat. I was just listening so hard at this point. Then I heard that. Another cry out. I just thought, please T-Rex, go get that other dinosaur instead. Just hoping he might go homing on somebody else. Because this T-Rex don't care, he's got all night. He'll hunt me all night, I guess. He's hungry. I mean, I don't know how much meat he has to eat on this. But it's just pretty... I've been getting a lot. Now, when I heard that foot signature, I think that was T-Rex. If you can like that pitter patter, just at 2 feet. That's what it sounded like. I think he was running up and down. Maybe he was glimpsing me every now and again. But without blowing my own trumpet, I was doing pretty good. Up to this point. Just Keeping on the move. Like I say, I wasn't going to be bullied off this lake. But then I didn't want to be eaten, because what's the point in that? I mean, like I said, my food and water's pretty good there. I just kept wanting to nip down. Like I said earlier a few times, just to... So I just want stuck starving to death in a bush somewhere. There's a lot of roaring going on. I decided to make another break for the river. I just keep stopping and looking because at this point I did not know where T-Rex was or what else was out there. And my main problem just seemed to be T-Rex, which is enough of a problem. It's a pretty big problem to have. But the other roars seem to be quite far away. I'm just trying to use every bush I can. And I got down to the lake, I had a bit of a issue. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I jumped in. This is what gets me killed sometimes. Doing the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do that, but I decided to jump in. Now remember, I said there's predators in the river and the lakes as well, so by deciding my best bet was to actually turn my back to the lake and keep an eye out for T-Rex and just hope that nothing swims up behind me and grabs me. So I decided to drink this way. It worked out for me that time, but I felt like I was getting a bit bigger already, you know. We'd been eating and drinking for a little while, and I managed to keep my food and water levels topped up to the max at most times. It's just so risky going out to feed, though. But probably about 90% of the dinosaurs have that problem on this game, because there's only T-Rex and the Allosauruses that can probably swag around, really, on this. I also didn't want to run into a pack of raptors. That'd be a nightmare for me, because getting circled by loads of little dinosaurs is not going to be good for Stego, because I just need to be using that tail to defend myself. It'd be very hard running against 3 or 4 raptors in a little gang. At this point I could hear my little friend again. So he's back to the bush. He was getting close. I'm literally just bush hopping here. That's some pretty big legs, but I think that, I mean, answers on a postcard, but I'm sure that was 4 legs. I don't know what it was. I just knew it was in the same bush as me. I think it's got 4 legs. I don't know if it's a Brachiosaurus or something, or something a bit smaller than that, because it seems to move off pretty fast. But anyway, I want sticking my head out to find out. No way. So I don't think that was T-Rex at that point. I knew he was still out there. I mean, that literally just ran through me nearly. Stood on my tail. Yeah, ouch. I just didn't want to chance what it was. So I thought, again, let's just make some distance between us. There's something having a conversation there, some dinosaurs. I didn't know what they were. I just want staying around to join in the conversation. I couldn't believe it, this just didn't leave me alone all night, this T-Rex. Pretty sure he was stalking me for most of the night. I just decided to move up the hill a bit after that. I was just grazing on some roots, something different to eat. I just wanted to have a little look around and stop staying near the middle of the hill and at the bottom. So I decided to go a bit higher and, like I say, dig up some roots and eat them. Try and vary my diet, might help me grow better. Again, I was just listening, something very near me. I mean, this took a while. I mean, I've had to edit this video. This was a long night for me. That wasn't me moving, by the way, so it was something else in the bush. And guess who it was? T-Rex. I nearly packed my pants, I have to admit. He definitely wanted to eat me. I mean, that's how scared I was. I mean, how many tons of dinosaurs is that? I just jumped across that path. Skipped along. I mean, at this point, I'm just a baby. I probably weigh as much as a small car and just skipped along that path. With fear. I was just checking if I was growing. I was growing a bit, actually. I was quite pleased with that bar. I mean, it's a long way to go. But yeah. It had moved a bit, believe me. From the last time. And then this was just a beautiful moment for me. I came out of the bush and it was morning. I'd survived my first night as a Stegosaurus on the Isle. I had a little run around. And I got a lovely surprise in the morning as well when I came back down from the top of the hill. I found some friends. I can't believe it when I saw these guys. Look how magnificent they are. 3 of them. I just thought, yes, I can run with these guys. I'll be safe. Nobody can bully me anymore. I'm going to share a bit of this bush, I thought, as well. We'll share this and... Oh. When you're big, apparently you just eat a bush like that straight away. So he wants sharing. But anyway, I was happy. I felt safe. I felt confident now. But I'll easily grow. I got a bit confident because I just thought, you know what I mean, with these guys, who are you? So I thought I'd just confront this guy. What do you want? Get away. I'm running with my crew. Yeah, that's what I thought. Move along. Keep walking. I was feeling super confident, super swagger. Little dinos, even little meaties like that could give me a problem, but not anymore. Then, oh, my heart just sank at this point. I was like, I've just fronted up a little carnivore and I can't roll with these guys. They were really nice. What a shame. That's just how it goes. I guess I've got to stand on my own 2 feet, on my own 4 legs in this case. Just gonna have to grow myself and manage out here. They're beautiful markings, by the way, those Stegosaurus, isn't they? You can pick your different markings and they change a bit as you grow. If you might notice my plates, I've got started to get a bit of reddish orange tinge pattern to them. So it's pretty cool, as you can see there. Anyway, stuffing my face again because I'd let my food bar go down quite a bit by this point. So I was having something to eat. I was quite relaxed as well. I was feeling good. Seemed to have the lake to myself, just about. So it seemed I was going to be nice and happy living here. But I thought too soon. Deal with this dinosaur, and he just got tagging me straight away. I was having trouble getting my angle from my tail. I protect myself. Obviously, I wanted to be facing away from him with my tail up. Struggling a bit, so probably gonna die. He was just biting me constantly. Got my head there. I'm very worried. I've not had a fight before with this Stegosaurus. Trying to get my angles right. And then nailed him like that. One swipe. Pinned him to the floor. He was pretty bloody. I was pretty bloody. Pterodactyl came to see what was happening. What the beef was. I just kept my tail in the air to fend him off. If you want more, you can have more. I was feeling pretty aggressive. Pretty happy, but now I was bleeding. Not sure what's going to happen to me. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. I've just got to stop this bleeding, guys. Please sub and like. Thanks a lot for watching.